So we're all having a baby. I'm gonna be a dad.
What that mean, nigga? Alright guys, true story here. I was scrolling through Twitter and I stumbled upon this article and it says, Bella Ramsey responds to the critics of The Last of Us Season 2 ahead of Season 3. If you hate it that much, the game exists. You can just play the game again. I'm not an expert. I don't work in Hollywood. But common sense tells me that this is probably not the best way to engage with your audience, telling them to, well, I mean, if you don't like it, you can fuck right off. Now, before anyone says it, I'll just come out and say it. I personally have never been a fan of The Last of Us franchise. I played the first one. I thought it was fine. I haven't played the second one. I have no interest, not even if someone paid me money. It's just a franchise that I truly never connected with. And don't even get me started on the casting for the HBO show. I know that you cannot recreate the video game character in real life, but I mean, you could have tried. And not to sound like an expert, not to sound like a film snob, but I just cannot take the game seriously. I can't get behind the casting, and I'm not wasting 8 hours of my life watching a mid show. And before anyone says it, no, it's not because it's woke. It's woke propaganda. It has nothing to do with that. It just looks lame. And ever since she said this yesterday, there's been article after article after article after article after article talking about the situation. Let me pull up and show you exactly what she said. At the end of it all, the momentum that the first season managed to create was shot down, and season 2's finale saw a whopping 55% drop in viewers compared to season 1's. Now, I have yet to see the show, so I'm not gonna comment on the show, but from what I've seen, it looks pretty mid. But if any of you guys saw the show, please let me know how it was. Let me know if you liked it, if you disliked it, if you hated it, or if it's your favorite show of all time. Anything is valid. I'm just a dude with an opinion. No pun intended. If the intent was to grab casual viewers, it completely flopped. I'm a very casual viewer. I played the first one, will never touch the second one, and it didn't grab me. I'm like, all right, well, that's a show of all time right there. Now, that's one of the shows ever. The Last of Us star Bella Ramsey tells season 2 haters to just play the game. Does she know the amount of hate The Last of Us 2 video game got? If I'm mistaken, The Last of Us, a 2013 one, was pretty much unanimous love, including myself. I mean, I wouldn't say love. Love is a pretty strong word. I could say I loved Ghost of Tsushima. I could say I loved Red Dead Redemption 2. But would I say that I loved The Last of Us 1? I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. Once again, not my cup of tea. Never really connected with the franchise, but to each their own. If the source material, and in this situation, the source material is The Last of Us 2 video game, how is the live action going to be good? The odds are not in your favor, little bro. She says, I would say you don't have to watch it, says Ramsey. Okay, don't watch. If you hate it so much, the game exists. You can just play the game again. You don't have to watch it. But if you do want to watch it, then I hope you enjoy it. This tells me you don't care about the customers. Well, not the customers, but well, yeah, in a way, it is your customers. They keep coming back. They have to give watch hours to HBO to be profitable, and they gotta have your subscription, right? After the controversy of The Last of Us 2 video game, and after the backlash / drop in viewership from The Last of Us 2, does anyone genuinely think season 3 will be good? Bella doesn't realize people hated the game too.
So Ellie and her lesbian sidekick Dina are on a quest to avenge Joel, Ellie's father figure, who was killed by this woman named Abby. The game makes it clear that Ellie getting revenge is all she can think about. It's a common trope of revenge consumes you, but admittedly, The Last of Us 2 does a decent job with the character arc until the ending. During their travels, Ellie discovers that Dina, someone she really cares for, is pregnant, making Dina a detriment to the mission. In the game, Ellie displays that she is rightfully pissed off that someone she cares for would put herself in this position despite knowing she could jeopardize everything and be a burden. Dina saying she has to rest due to her pregnancy is what sets off Ellie because it proves her point that Dina tagging along was very irresponsible.
What are we supposed to do now?
I just need to rest for a second. Are you fucking kidding?
How long have you known? We could have still turned back.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure, okay? I didn't want to be a burden.
Well, you're a burden now, aren't you?
Now, why don't we go ahead and take a look at HBO's version. We get the same setup for HBO's Ellie, but instead of being the abrasive and revenge-crazy Ellie that she is in the game, HBO Ellie acts giddy and treats the situation like it's quirky or something. Even after HBO's Dina reveals she's pregnant, instead of Ellie snapping at Dina after hearing this news, we instead get...
I'm pregnant.
What the hell is that?
Can't forget about Ellie shoving her dirty zombie fingers up Dina's pregnant cooter.
No one is saying we want an exact copy and paste of the video game. The only difference now is it's in live action. No, the thing is, what they choose to do with the live action fucking sucks. Don't like it, don't watch it. Okay. OMG, why is nobody watching the show? Once again, I am not an expert. I do not work in Hollywood. But in my opinion, common sense tells me that it's probably not the greatest idea to piss off the remaining fan base you have. Oh, you didn't like season 2? Don't fucking watch. Okay? Don't you think it's gonna rub a few people the wrong way? Be like, why the fuck would I waste my time watching this bunch of mid? For example, this article says Bella Ramsey shuts down The Last of Us trolls. It's not trolling. You know you kind of fucked up when people are calling you out on The Last of Us subreddit. The top comment says, you don't have to watch it, the game still exists. Is the laziest argument in existence and adds absolutely nothing to the conversation. I mean, what else is she supposed to say? She didn't write it, her boss did. If she wants to keep being a working actor, she can't just shit on the show while also try to promote it. It'll be career suicide. I mean, you could just stay neutral. Have you thought about that? You don't have to be like, well, you know, if you don't like it, piss off. Go watch something else. She was a terrible casting choice. End of story. I agree. If the point was to grab, once again, because these big companies want to grab the casual viewer. I'm saying this as a casual Last of Us enjoyer. Once again, the TV show did not call my attention at all. It just made me laugh at the casting and I walked away. So it did not work for the real fans. It did not work for the casuals. Who are you people making these shows for? Genuine question. I think I've said everything I wanted to say. Anyways, I'm out. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like. Peace.